It's Cargo Lux! A country that is barely the size of a 747 actually operates several under the name Cargo Lux. Tom's watching Cargo Lux with the exact same camera I am. Sony Cybershot DSC-HX400V. For some reason, they wanted to name it the longest possible name ever. Oh, this is a good way to start things off. The first day of standard time. Uh-oh, Cargo Lux. I'm not criticizing you, just wanted to make you aware one of your boxes on the tail appears to be weakening, perhaps from fatigue or age. I don't know if you need to go ahead and fix that. It relates to the structural integrity of your aircraft, but so you know, no TAM, no TAM. I hope those aren't load-bearing boxes. Cargo Lux came to eat Mad Dogs. We have an overpopulated Mad Dog population. Cargo Lux is gonna help us out. Oh no, that one got away, it's okay. It got loud. All right, Cargo Lux. We'll be vexed by the full-length mystery later. Let's watch you. Oh, we're doing a little build-up, are we? And they're delivering the full thrust. No more foreplay. Time to pound it out and rotate. I'm tripodless human tripod, in case I hadn't already mentioned. Still suffering from symptoms of nasal congestion and cough due to cold. Please don't adjust your sound cards. It's not that. My voice is off currently. This is common cold, old Matty. And this is Cargo Lux rolling along. Look at it. Cargo Lux is heavy. My God. Couldn't do it. Oh yeah, way to deliver. Just made it out from behind Wall of Doom. Tom, the new KLM, the fall KLM is here.
Oh man!
Just turning around from the Cargo Lux excitement and seeing another autumnal anomaly. Or not really anomaly, just the beginning of the new season. Sorry. Yeah, a little Dutch. 623 heavy. Is a fall and winter phenomenon disappearing when spring and summer return. It's a nice addition. It sucks because the sun sets so early, but at least we get a little Dutch boy in the middle of the day. Look at this Mad Dog. He's got S-turn. We got Mad Dog S-turn. He's wrapping up an S-turn right there.
It's amazing to me that you were able to look at that for a split second and see what it was going on.
Yeah, when you spend like 4 years, I guess now I've spent standing out here, you start to notice when things don't look right. It's a good S-turn, handsome. You could do a sidestep onto the inboard. Mad Dog, the inboard should be available. I haven't checked with the tower on that, but I think I can vouch for him. If you want to complete your S-turn and land on runway 9 or right too, you can do that. Very good, very good. Passengers tend to get squeamish whenever you have banks like that at very low altitudes. They don't know what's going on. They don't realize they're in the middle of one of the most glorious phenomenons or anomalies in final approach. The lovely S-turn, the exciting. Mad Dog 90. Good S-turns. I think they might have earned you a spot in the feature presentation. It's an exciting cargo from exotic red China. I believe this to be red Chinese. Or China cargo, I don't know. I get them confused. Dynasty and CKK. Let's call them CKK. Trying to ascertain as to whether or not he's got the old livery with the more vintage black-tipped nose and colors, or the new red Chinese minimalist. Pretty much sperm wagon with just a few little characters and titles and shit. See, minimalist. We got the squiggly there, the title, and then the dual color emblem on white. It's still exotic though. I really liked your older livery. The sound your engines are making. Thank you for that. Correct box and keep it in. Welcome! Red Chinese. Thrust reverse-ish and very good. Very good. We have some stranger observers utilizing their sport utility vehicle back hatch. I wish I had that. Is this a 7.6? Hang on. What? Oh, it's wide. Hang on. Who are you? Excuse me, sir. You must be a domestic originator. You have to be. Yep, you're domestic. I'll say San Fern. No, I'm gonna say San Diego. I always say San Diego. I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to look at the tail number or the registration number, so you won't know either, because I don't want you to tell me. Let's just assume. Air France. You know you're gonna have to taxi forever now, right? Each time you make this mistake, I hope you learn from it and then don't do it again, but then here we are. Landing on runway 10, Air France 682 again. Do I need to publish that as a NOTAM, Air France? Don't land on runway 10, please. If able, sidestep to 9 or right. Okay, however we say that in your French language. All from a distance over the Sheraton amongst the heat haze. This passenger cabin full of Frenchmen and other multicultural nationalities will soon be exasperated by the length of their ground taxi. They will be confused. Why are they crossing an interstate? They are at an airport. Whoa, okay. Just go ahead and shut down that commentary there and pick up Dynasty. Here's our daily Dynasty. It's a daily. I always have a daily Dynasty. These cockpit crew members are just patiently waiting, unaware that they have a very, very dirty hiney. Look at Dynasty's hiney, jeez! Come on, y'all. Have a little respect for yourself here, at least wipe. At least when you're in public, it's kind of like, you know, if you work in a restaurant, wash your hands after you go to the bathroom. Hey, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, NOTAM. Notice to airman. Dirty hiney exists on ship number whatever this is. Bravo 18709. Interesting registration number format. And Dynasty's doing what Dynasty does best. See here, trying to build suspense, but never actually does, because we see Dynasty every day. It's a common occurrence. Can't really build suspense off a common occurrence. Okay. We need to actually bring like flags and like bigger things in our hands. I'm convinced they can't see us out here. For years I've been waving and doing the honk your horn big rig thing and nobody's ever seen me. Wow. Mad Dog flashed by the windscreen. Tom, if we had flags or like poster board with sign, anything, flashing light, or laser pointers, how about that? Tom, why don't you make it upset some laser pointers? Come out here and point them at these guys. Oh, Tom has exhausted battery. Tom is in battery exhaustion. I'm sorry, I suffer that fate so many times. It's just interesting to see another human being deal with it. Since him and I have the exact same camera, I might need to take that as an omen and go ahead and preemptively change out my battery. And once again, it's worth pointing out, look at Dynasty doing what Dynasty does best, sitting here. Thank you, finally.
Everett, runway 9 or left at Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
Order to cruise, 9 or left, Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
I think Dynasty started rolling before they were cleared. Sorry, I'm gonna have to report that, along with your dirty hiney. Please, when you get to Anchorage, wipe your ass. Take a shower. how heavy or light are we today, Dynasty? It's usually the exact same weight, right about there, yeah. Okay, thank you for the daily Dynasty. It sucked up a nice 20-minute span of time. And now we're looking elsewhere for anything worth shooting. A321. Delta Doppelganger. Using autofocus features to try to reacquire. Not doing so. This is the age of backlit, or season of backlit, so everything is going to be ugly. Oh! Belongs to me. I'll take responsibility for the straw. Oh, look what the cat dragged in! Avert a different feather. The United Continental has arrived at its temporary home of T-17. Cockpit crew members are believed to have shut down engine power. Only be a few more minutes now before this little tether makes its way slowly and gets all these assholes off their airplane so they can have some peace and quiet and maybe go into the Concourse T and enjoy the smokers' aquariums that are in there. This is the longest part of a cockpit crew member's day. One day, they will revolutionize the jetway, so as to make it much faster in its trek to the door, allowing for faster deplaning and embarking. But everyone loves deplaning when you're in a crew. Get these people off my plane! Okay, we're almost there. The airlock is now going to try to create a suction airlocked passageway. The door is still closed, meaning these gentlemen are still getting paid their hourly stipend or good wage or whatever. I don't know what United Continental pilots get paid per hour. I assume it's better than regional. Okay. Doors open. At this point in the flight, everybody on board is now standing up or trying to stand up, trying to access overhead bins all at once, with elbows flying and bags flying all over the place. It's a very cramped and stressful situation on board a full flight, as everyone thinks they can just disembark immediately, but no, you're just gonna stand there for another 15 minutes. You might as well sit still. Hey look, 764. Tom and I are bitching about math. We both hate math. I'm angry at numbers. So angry, in fact, I'm not gonna tell you what this flight number is. I don't really know it, but it seemed like a good segue. Maybe one of these days, instead of flight numbers, we can like implement flight symbols, kind of like the Prince sign, you know? It'd be an interesting gimmick for an airline. A330, good. And it's Hometown Airlines. Tom, what do you think the chances are on a Delta belly here?
40%.
Okay. I say it is 10%. We both suck at math and hate numbers, so it's completely worthless information, both of our guesses. I'm not getting the Delta belly feeling, though, in my heart. I'm not getting the butterflies. It might be because I'm still suffering from cough due to cold, and the Dayquil is stifling my butterfly. Tac zoom, Delta belly assessment. It's just a consultation to discuss potential Delta belly. Oh, I can't tell. He pulled his shirt down. And some box work. Tom, how's your Sony CyberShot DSC-HX400V holding up today?
Great.
Don't you think there's way too many characters in the name of this thing?
Yeah.
Why do they do that? Why, Sony? Why? Okay, we'll let Fire Station 32 have it. Huh. And switching positions to get a look at Airbridge, it appears we've neglected our Qatari pals. Oh boy, I'm sorry, guys. However I say that in your language, I apologize. You know I love you. Uh-oh, dead battery indicator, Tom. Dead battery! It's alright, I got a really good look at Qatar yesterday when they brought the one world ideology. Battery exhausted! Blast it! For so long, Hartsfield lacked an Eastern Bloc airline to warm our hearts with Cold War nostalgia and mutually assured destruction. Turns out, after decades, Airbridge is that carrier. Unfortunately, its It's only cargo, but maybe one day they'll bring people, actual Russians. Russian brides, perhaps. There's some hot ones. Definitely a market here in Atlanta for that. I'm at maximum super zoom. Maximum. Maintaining focus. Eagerly waiting to be aurally pleased by the sound of a Russian cockpit crew member, preferably female. Excuse me, Airbridge. Now's about the time we need to talk to the tower. Okay. Is that you, Airbridge? Sounds.
Airbridge 703, heavy land tower, winds calm, runway 9 right, lead line.
Okay, good. It wasn't a very sexy voice. I couldn't really even understand what it said. It was garbled and staticky, but we still loved it. In addition to being our Russian sweetheart and our only Eastern Bloc guest, Airbridge has a spectacular livery. Oh, it's doubles. I wonder what that was. It looked heavy. Might not be. I don't know. Does this have that 25 in orange written on it again? What's the deal with that? I thought that was like special the first time I saw it. But you can paint that on everything. Shut up! Jeez. It's time with Airbridge. Mad dogs have to disrupt everything. They're like the teenager that lives on your street that likes to drive up and down at 2 a.m. with his gangster rap blaring. I'm just kidding. Mad dogs aren't that obnoxious. Oh, cut his nose off, and we love you, we love you, we love you. До свидания, or whatever the appropriate way to pronounce and say I love you in Russian. What's this mad dog doing? Is he in timeout, or is he going full length, or is he just doing a lap? It's one of those three options. You might just be doing a lap. They do this sometimes. Helps get you more steps in the day, you know, in this day and age when everybody's got Fitbits and counting every single step they do in calorie burned. Especially the older folk like Mad Dog here, it's important to add a few extra steps in your day. So that's what Mad Dog just did. 88 and Mad Dog 88. Ballet of Jumbos on the South Cargo ramp today. Yep, definitely not a common sight at Hart Maynard, especially on a Sunday. Look at the length of the 748. It spans the entire 744. All right, Airbridge is gonna go relax a while behind Radar Hill. We're gonna have some fun with the Red Shiny. Oh, you're SkyTeam members? I'll be damned. I didn't realize SkyTeam Cargo existed. Look at that. Why don't you have your own special SkyTeam Cargo livery? Just a slight variation from the original SkyTeam livery. Just perhaps opposite colors. Just reverse the colors for SkyTeam Cargo. God, why don't you people put me on a marketing department? SkyTeam! Why buy 764 when you can get 772? I don't know. It's 764 emerged in that crazy time. Those heady years where it was 1999 and the year 2000 was right around the corner. Y2K. You never knew we were going to end up back then. Never knew. Turns out, in hindsight, maybe 764 wasn't that great of an idea. Maybe not a big money maker, but definitely continues to benefit the out of folks like me and you, the viewer. It benefits the out of us. Very, very good. All right, China's ready. We're gonna abandon. Oh, he's going full length. Thought we might hear some clearance, but I guess we did not. Cleared full length. China Cargo. Oh, build it. Now maximum. Roar. Very good, very good. We expect a heavy, heavy flight. An extraordinarily late rotation. Very, very close call with the Wall of Doom. That's what we expect. Now, if anything different comes of this, it won't necessarily be bad. It will just not meet our expectations. I can't wait to blow and wipe my nose in reverse order. First blow, then wipe. And there it is. Excellent. Oh, that's aggressive. Very aggressive. And airborne. Ah, the dream of flight. Happy hour, folks. Generic Mucinex happy hour has occurred. Leave the empty bottle, almost as if it were a liquor bottle, right there on the lamppost. It's a sign for those other spotters that might happen upon it to know that I am a biohazard and have contagion to this entire area. Don't mind my bottle cap. This is a smoothie. Okay, now we finally get to see what this is. What kind of paint scheme did Kalita bring us? Wait a minute, is that just sperm wagon? Is that Kalita sperm wagon? Or is it the DHL yellow? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be one of those situations where you have to stay tuned and find out next. Hard to see with the naked eye, but with super zoom, we can make out the Kalita. Or the clitoris. Tom was suggesting that we use chlamydia as a way to have some jokes around the Kalita cargo. I agreed wholeheartedly. Clitoris also would work. Unfortunately, the frequency with which we see Kalita aircraft is such that it doesn't really allow for me to establish any running jokes because it's so rare. There's 777 on the north side. What is that? Excuse me. Are you one of the Delta 777s that's now servicing New York and Los Angeles? I think you are. Don't have a whole lot of time to visit with you right now, but I am happy you're servicing domestic cities. Now, back to my Florida. Back to my clitoris. Would you care to speak to my air traffic controller? What accent will you have? Will your transmission be garbled, or will it be clear? Stay tuned and find out next.
County 9533, heavy line of tower, wind 0204, runway 90 right, clear to land.
Okay. Just keyed the mic for his readback, but at least it was less garbled than Airbridge. We did make out American accent. Must be red-blooded American pilots flying this Kalita. Hoping that it is not what I suspect to be sperm wagon. Just a small title, even in 0.8 font, was satisfactory here. Current local time, 4 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time. Okay, I'm gonna investigate you, sir. Oh, it's got some titles. Thank God it's not spermy. Prefer my Kalita to at least have some kind of emblem or logo, and this one has just that. And it's a Boeing converted freighter, which means big top or breast enhancements, as I like to call them. It is not Boeing converted freighter, not designed for the freight, no. I'm sorry, not Boeing designated freighter. Anyway, I'll shut up. Look, Kalita Air, small titles, not spermy at all. Big top, breast enhancements, out of JFK. Nice. Nice landing. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm so relieved there was at least something written on the fuselage. Just like clockwork, the 4 o'clock little Dutch boy. Boy, I tell you, during the off-season, you really forget just how baby blue this little Dutch boy is. He's so exposed to Korean Airlines blue, or brew as they would say, you forget about the Dutch, but look at that blue. It's just nice. It's just a 777-200 standard. Now, those are not hard and fast rules, as KLM has been known to just change his mind on whims and start bringing A330s, both 200s and 300s. I'm gonna shut up first, roar. I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to talk over the roar. I guess the moment's over. Just watch the blue, and it's a nice wildfire. Ooh. Really nice one burning back there. That just happened. Something exploded down to the southeast of here. Little Dutch boy, why don't you go check it out? No? You gotta get to Amsterdam. Mom and Dad said you gotta be home by dark? Okay. I forget, you have curfew. Once again, it's great to see you. KLM 624 Heavy. Have a great flight to home. Hey, it's just me, guys. Tom went home. Tom went to have dinner with his wife. My wife is really sick because she's sick with what I had originally, so I don't have to go home. So we came here in the interest of more P8 Poseidon access and in the most offensive manner possible. Hometown Airline cuts off access to full view of P8. Last night it was an A330. Now they've chosen to put a stamp right there. I'm sorry. And the stamp stands in stark contrast as well to this stamp, which is actually utilitarian. It is a necessity. In a squadron, one must have numbers and things, and cheeks are perfect places for those types of marks. Now, Hometown Airline, if you want to put your tail number on your cheek, I will accept. This Mad Dog 90 appears to have all of his clothes on. He doesn't have his shaved pubes or any surgical incisions. These two, on the other hand, are bare on the operating table. Do we actually have anybody presiding over this, or are they just out cold with their innards exposed? Oh boy, there's nobody down there. What about you? Well, I guess we'll never know. You're both peeled back like onions, just laying there while everybody's at lunch. Are you a 753, or perhaps have Delta Belly? We are in a great position for some end-of-day Delta Belly. Not yet. It's okay. You don't need to get frustrated yet, I guarantee you. We're not leaving here without some Delta Belly. Oh, Undertow 777LR. Thank you for your photo bomb. That was great. Perfect timing. Excellent. Now, let's get underway here with this takeoff roll. No double opportunities. This will be a solo act. Doesn't matter when it rotates, late or early. All that matters is that it rotates. I hope there'll come a point in time when I can get excited about potential Delta Belly on 767s. I just need Delta Belly all over, really. I just need a complete fleet retrofit immediately. Pull everything offline, all equipment, stamp it with a big fat Delta Belly, send it back into rotation. Oh, I love that. Hometown Airline A330 out of Amsterdam. Chasing this heavy aircraft will be another in the form of the Feds. The Feds are right behind these guys. Oh, into widget country. It's okay. He's immune to all of the obstacles. I think I saw a Delta Belly. So far away, it's hard to really get excited and loud about it, but we're still on a Delta Belly, huh? That's not enough Delta Belly. Well, I like seeing you come out from behind a blast shield, sir. What is with your nose? Is there something wrong there? What? Hang on, am I seeing something? What's wrong? What is wrong? Did he not have radome? The Feds are here. And a 764 with a mysterious nose job situation is sitting right back there. I'm really distracted by it, but it is a tradition to get the Feds. This is not a warm, happy tradition on occasions when the 767-300 arrives, but when the Feds bring the tri-holes, oh, good smoke though, that's respectable. Definitely. Definite. Kudos. Thank you. Oh, well, let's just remind ourselves of the P8. Look, hey! Now, I want to look at your nose. Was your nose missing? You really tug him around like that? Is that an optical illusion? Seriously. I think that he's minus radome. I mean, we got two mad dogs down here with their engines and their entrails hanging out. This poor bastard's getting a nose job and he's getting tugged out in public. My God! My God! Nothing but our insatiable thirst for hardcore Delta Belly. Will you please give it to us? Please. Statistically, this will occur, but I just keep trying it. Oh, yeah, oh my God, that's great, Delta Belly. I'm sorry, I know you're a low rotator, so I couldn't get the full blown. Impossible to see. Oh! Cool, I know what that feels like, although I did it in the opposite pattern. Oh my, look at that 172 driver. Another lucky young man, or young woman, or whatever, I don't know. And JFK apparently getting some blended winglets along with its 767 from Atlanta today. I'm sure they are thrilled, given all the other activities that they have going on at that airfield. I'm just dying for some Delta Belly. But it's okay, it's okay. You know what, I can go home and look at Delta Belly on the internet. Okay, bye-bye. Oops, so maybe that wasn't the last of me. Maybe I got some Delta Belly fixed since May 3:30. Oh, I thought I heard somebody behind me. Okay, don't botch it, Spaz. Just wrap it up and call it a Sunday.